Welcome to the Zix TV. I am the Zix, and I have been dreading this video for the longest time. Actually, I didn't even know that this exists because they put the numbers on the sides. So I saw the new one, and I thought it was just a repack of number 7. They put the numbers on the sides, so at first glance it just looks like a repack of number 7, which I've already covered. And I got an email a while ago from someone asking for me to do this. I didn't even know this was a thing, because at first glance you just, it's a repack of number 7. And I thought the only new thing was Mortal Kombat during 2019. So I have been dreading doing this video. The reason why I didn't respond, dude, is because of what you asked for. I don't mean to discourage people from emailing me. I know that's the only way that you can get in contact with me. But I don't want to discourage anyone from emailing me. You know, send me an email if you want to. If you want to communicate with me in some way, don't be afraid to do that. I don't want to discourage you, but I should have responded. I should have been more graceful. So I apologize for not responding to that email. And well, here we are. So I've been dreading this for the longest time, because how much? Okay, so they got it right, as we saw in the opening. Big deal. You know what my response to that is? You know, okay, they got it right. My response is, in the immortal words of Santana from the movie Riddick, too late. That's your name. Too late. Too late, Arcade Classics. Okay, we had Arcade Classics number 1 in this series. In 2017, I believe it was. Number 1. And it was monochrome. It was Pac-Man in monochrome, and it was the old 80s Game & Watch style. And they completely messed up the bottom of the maze. It was, most of this stuff is virtually unplayable for me. I don't know what it is, if it's just me, or if it's these joysticks and buttons that they give you. But we had number 1, and it sucked. And then number 7, and down the road, they're doing more Arcade Classics. Along comes number 7, Pac-Man in color. It's the same game, just in color. They had a chance to fix it there. See, number 7 should have been this. And later they did Miss Pac-Man, and they got that right on the first try. Number 7 is just worthless. It's slightly better than number 1, but not by much as far as being playable. And then Tiny Arcade Pac-Man. Now, as I recall, as I recollect, this one's nice, and it's playable. And My Arcade Pac-Man, which I found not to be very playable, but it's a really nice, good quality thing. Might be this joystick and D-pad here. And or I might just need to practice with it in moving Pac-Man around. I don't know. We had that. And this little credit card size Pac-Man. As I recall, it's not much to look at, but it is playable. And what else? Pac-Man, My Arcade Pac-Man player, where it's got the screen in the middle and you hold it like this and you got your buttons. Pocket player. Pac-Man, Pac-Man, Pac-Man. We have seen the most of Pac-Man throughout this whole thing. Since this whole thing started. Okay, so too late. Okay, I've had enough Pac-Man. I don't want to do more. I don't want to do this. I want to turn this into, what I would like to do is turn this into a non-review. Okay, there's your box. You've seen the demo. Okay, they got it right. There's your review. That's what I would like to do. A non-review. Okay? And then take this back to the store and get my money back. That's what I would like to do. How much Pac-Man do we need before from Arcade Classics before they get it right? Well, it turned out third try is a charm, or however it goes. Took them 3 tries to get it right. Wow, big deal. But you know, I don't know. Is that fair to you, my audience? To just do that? Here's your review. Is that fair to you guys? We're looking forward to seeing me play Pac-Man and failing miserably like usual. Is that fair? Would God do that to you? No. God loves us. He loves us all. God loves us all. And he would do the review. So after this rant, I am going to do the review. I got my scissors for opening it. So they got it right. Looks like Pac-Man. New full color screen, new packaging, number 14 in this series. I don't know why they put the number over there. It was easier at the top, here or here. Probably the same arcade cabinet that is number 7. New full color LCD screen, arcade style joystick. Authentic arcade sounds, classic arcade gameplay, Pac-Man. So let's see if we fixed it. Oh. Pac-Man has been the most produced game among since this novelty got started in 2017. We had number 1 in this series, Pac-Man, and number 2, Space Invaders. They were both monochrome. They came in a box like this. Wasn't quite as flashy as this back then. Here's our instructions, and we get the same style of instructions. Pac-Man. Controls, what's on the screen, gameplay, scoring. And as always, it takes 3 AA batteries, and you can use rechargeable batteries with it. Tape. This is the most played game. All the others, we only get 1. But for some reason, Pac-Man is so special. Yeah, he's special, all right. We got 3 different versions of Pac-Man. 3 different. There's some trouble here. Okay. That one came right out. Let's do this one. And we gotta take this out. What's this? Battery compartment. Gotta take this out so we can play it. So we got our on-off button, our change the volume button, start and pause, and is there some dust on it already? It was inside the box, and this joystick here. And there's a look at the Pac-Man. What is that? So it's a fine. We got Pac-Man and the monsters off to the left and right going up the sides. So I'll frame this up and we'll watch me play it and fail miserably like usual. Alright, how's that? Did it look good? We getting... Okay. There's a little joystick here. Oh, it turned off. Turn it back on. Oh, this is small like Miss Pac-Man. We framed up? Yeah. Oh, difficulty going down. Well, we're not off to a good start here. Game over. I missed him. Pac-Man. Aha. I can't go up. Wait, am I going up? I couldn't see because of the glare. Okay, Pac-Man. I can't make that turn. Wow. Go up. Go up. Go over. Oh, I actually turned when I wanted to. Wow. What a concept. Ah. Okay. Well, they got it right. It's Pac-Man. What more can you ask for? So that is Arcade Classics Pac-Man number 14 in this series. And don't ask, I'm not going to get what would be number 15 probably. Mortal Kombat. Not going to get Mortal Kombat. You know, it's quite a stretch to go from Pac-Man number 1 to Mortal Kombat. Wasn't Mortal Kombat early 90s? So they went through a decade in 14 of these things. In like 3 or more years, they'll be doing PlayStation games on these things. Well, those aren't arcade games, are they? Well, whatever. You get the idea. I never even played Mortal Kombat. I don't like the fighting game stuff. We have to learn all these different button combinations and stuff. And I'm not really into that. Never really was. I tried it and didn't like it. But I didn't try it. The game I tried wasn't Mortal Kombat. It was Super Street Fighter 2. So, I hope they don't do a lot of fighting games. I hope they don't do Street Fighter, and I hope they get back to doing 80s type of games. There's plenty of 80s type of games that I'd like to see done in this style or this style here. There's plenty of them. My Arcade Dream Gear has the rights to Taito games. Taito! Yeah, whatever. Taito, whatever. Yeah, I love to see him do Rastan. They probably still have the rights to do Namco games, so I like to see Bosconian. That's a good one. But Rastan, yeah, that would be great. So, but we did get Bubble Bobble and Elevator Action, so that's nice. Nice. I'm with My Arcade. They're heading in the right direction, it seems. To me, for me, they're heading in the right direction. So I like what they've been doing, getting the rights to Taito. Yeah, it sounds like something someone in a fighting game would do. Taito. He throws a fireball or whatever. So that is Pac-Man, the umpteenth. Actually, yeah, the number 14. The umpteenth version of Pac-Man that we got in these little arcade machines. Small, smaller, big, and in the shape of a credit card. That is the umpteenth Pac-Man by Arcade Classics. So, just real quick, don't email me about getting Mortal Kombat. Not gonna happen. I don't like fighting games. I got Karate Champ for $5 just for kicks. Yeah, and I still haven't looked up all the button combinations you have to do to play that game. So yeah, Karate Champ was like a joke to me. I'm gonna buy this for $5 and it's gonna suck, and yeah, it did. So I still haven't looked up all the different button combinations you have to do for that one. So don't expect me to try out Mortal Kombat. That type of game seems kind of, they're boring to me. It's two guys in an arena beating the crap out of each other. So, well, that is my honest review of Pac-Man number 14, Arcade Classics. Too late. That's your name. Too late. Having difficulty caring anymore. But wait, there is another. I am not finished here. My quest is not finished here. It is only half complete. Dun dun dun!